It was a day to remember and honor the lives lost, the heroes, and those who survived the worst mass shooting in U.S. history. President Obama and Vice President Biden flew to Orlando to meet privately with families of victims and first responders in Sunday's attack at the Pulse nightclub. This as we learn more about what the killer did before and during Sunday's attack. Correspondent Steve Harrigan reports from Orlando.
The president and vice president arrived in Orlando to offer comfort at the scene of this past weekend's terror attack. It was President Obama's 8th visit in 7 years to grieve with survivors of an American mass shooting. This one, the worst in U.S. history.
Today, the vice president and I told them on behalf of the American people that our hearts are broken too, and that we stand with you. We will continue to be relentless against terrorist groups like ISIL and Al-Qaeda. We are going to destroy them.
Both men spent several hours meeting with first responders and family members of those who were killed, as well as those who survived the attack.
Water, water, water.
For some, the emotions have become too tough to bear. Investigators are learning more about the killer's actions Sunday morning. In the midst of a 3-hour slaughter, the killer took time out to make at least 16 phone calls, including one to a local cable news channel to make sure they were covering the shooting. He searched other news sites online to follow coverage and made several postings on Facebook, again pledging allegiance to ISIS and denouncing what he called the filthy ways of the West. Video of the killer surfaced from a 2012 documentary on the BP oil spill. He makes cynical remarks to a crew filming with a hidden camera.
They want more disaster to happen because that's where their money making is.
School records show a long string of discipline problems beginning as early as 3rd grade, including violent outbursts and striking other students. So far, the U.S. attorney is refusing to say whether charges will be brought against the killer's widow, Noor Salman, who admits she knew her husband was planning a jihadist attack and failed to alert authorities. She also went with the killer to purchase ammunition. Autopsies of the 49 victims have been completed. The medical examiner said he kept the killer's body in a separate building out of respect for the victims.
Never commingled, never transported with the victims, never stored with the victims, never autopsied with the victims.
Funerals for the victims, many just in their 20s or 30s, begin this week. Chris, back to you.
Steve Harrigan reporting from Orlando. Steve, thank you for that.